Let's go, Kiki. Let's freaking go. Okay, ready? Catch. Yeah. Okay, now frog. Luke, you're so jealous. Yeah. Oh my god. Whoa. I was just gonna appreciate you. I was literally about to see say, you see the talent that I'm working with? I want to see Pookie try to catch these. Pookie, catch. Ready? Oh! Okay. Catch. Give me the babies. Catch. Okay, ready? Catch. Okay, I should have known that would happen. Yeah, see? I get you better. Do you just straight gnawing on that shit? That's you, bro. Can you, he's such a baby. I need to show the video of his teeth chattering when he gets a toy taken away. Chill. You're welcome, Tess. You're literally welcome. Luke, you're literally a feed. How are you still doing that? Ready? You folded. Give me that. That. Fumbled. Okay. I count that. Another taking my dogs for a walk fit check, but they don't know yet. But yeah, it's literally just like the same pants, but then a little green off the shoulder shirt. After I made that last one, I was like, ooh, I should do that again. But then I was like, it's too hot outside to wear that jacket probably. So I'll wear a lighter long sleeve. But genuinely, fuck the weather recently. Sorry, just saying, why? This was supposed to be my redemption, my winter wonderland, because I was wearing tank tops in December to school. I thought February was gonna be my redemption, but it's still hot as balls. Hey guys, I feel like my hair looks crazy. I put it up without looking at it, and now I'm like, let's just do it again. Why not? Anyways, though, I'm at the park. Yay. I've never been to this park before. That I was in, but it's okay. That's how much I know of the form, my staff form. But I was taught a really cool part last staff meeting, but I forgot it. I forgot the actions leading up to it. But I do remember the cool part. It's like this. Wave. Other way. It's so addicting, you guys don't even know. Boom. I don't know when I'm planning on going home. It's kind of nice out here. I felt really bad about leaving the dogs behind though. Not like really bad, but I always feel really bad. But I needed I needed to just go and do staff. Do something for myself, you know? I didn't realize you guys could just see my hands like that. That was really funny. Guys, I don't know if I showed or not, but I made a strap for my staff out of my old guitar band thing that I crocheted, and I don't remember if I showed you guys that or not, and how bad it did not work for the guitar because it was way too long. And this one was also way too long for the staff, and I really had to shorten it. So I'll show you guys all that detail when I'm back home. But yeah, I just wanted to show it like on me, I guess. I think it's working pretty well. It does slip a little bit, but it's easier to just hold the back of it, you know, with my hand instead of holding the whole entire thing the entire time. So it's great. Okay, everyone, this is what I wanted to wear to school today for my first day. As you can see, yeah, those are tights. This is a whole sweater, so it's a very, very wintry outfit. I'm not wearing this if it's above 70. Stop. 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 And this is what I'm wearing instead. It's literally just my Kung Fu pants, a tank top, and this shrug, but I will take the shrug off when it gets to be 80 freaking degrees, because it's going to be 70 when I leave. Yeah. I think it'll actually be like 60 something, so I want a little bit of protection for the morning, but something small enough to put in my bag when it gets really hot. But yeah, I thought this was going to look much cooler than it does. I think it's just because my pants are faded, but it's fine. Guys, I have like 13 minutes till my next freaking class starts. Because she let us out early, which is fine. Also, I don't know if I should be facing this far away from the sun. I feel like you could see me. That's fine. Anyways, I felt wonderful. I felt wonderful about waking up at 7:30, and to be fair, I was 10 minutes late because the parking was terrible and I didn't account for that. But you know, I should expect these things of the human race when we're all put together on the first day. So I should have been earlier. But still, I did not feel like I was dying to get out of that bed. I just jumped right up. But to be fair, Caleb woke me up because there was a cat on the pole and he barked at it. And I woke up like 3 minutes before my alarm, and it wasn't bad. But yeah. The people here are only like a little bit scary to me. I just hate being perceived, but it's okay. Perception. So I did just look up and see someone I did not want to see. But the beautiful thing was, last semester, seeing that person gave me anxiety to the point where I couldn't breathe. But now I just looked and I got up and walked in here. Cause brother, I love seeing progress just like right in the face of it, you know? First day of school completed. Review, it's great. I like my classes so far. My teachers are cool. I still have one more to meet tomorrow, but I think she is also going to be cool. And I just got done with grocery shopping. We're cutting it very close to Kung Fu. I'm literally just gonna go home, have Liam unload the groceries, put my Kung Fu shirt on, because I already have my Kung Fu pants on. Hashtag planning ahead. And then we're gonna go to Kung Fu. And then home. I am overstimulated by the sheer amount of people I met today. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Trying my best to be normal.
Oh my gosh, another time lapse of me cleaning. Who would have guessed? That's crazy. But this time I actually want to talk about systems and how we exist within them, because I feel like that's what's motivating me to clean the house weekly now. Is one, I have the newfound interest in it because of Fallout, of course, the show. And then also my philosophy class, we just started talking about it. And yeah, it's very interesting. So I just think it's very important to do the little things that make the place that you live in, you know, shine. But also no judgment, no shade, anything if you don't, because I literally never did this ever until this year. So, but yeah, I don't know. I felt like I got a pretty good pattern down this time around. Isn't this little angle funny of the hallway? I love the hallway.
Good morning, everyone. I'm so glad you can't smell me through this video because I stink. And don't mind my hair. But it's Friday. It's Friday. So I kind of wanted to give a recap a bit of my week, the things that kind of got missed, because it was a lot for me to come back to school, you could say, and there was just no time to vlog because I was locked TF in. And I will say, so I have all female teachers this semester, right? And I don't know if you would call it an experiment or what, but last semester I chose to have all male teachers, and like I called it like my male forgiveness arc. And yeah, it was a good experience, all of them, not bad. Now with the female teachers, I'm doing work, guys, like physical textbook copy work. But I like it. I like being so motivated. And all of my classes are very interesting and engaging nonetheless. Yeah, so it's a lot. And also the math. Doing math for 6 hours this week was not actually as bad as I thought. Every single time what would happen is I would just completely not understand it at first. And like we're doing algebra review, guys. We're doing algebra review, okay? And that's the last class I passed successfully. But the class is actually calculus, by the way. So I already got, like, I was looking at it while I was in my philosophy class, right? Just looking at the workbook. And then my philosophy teacher's like, that's a hard class. I was like, why would you say that? It's fine though. I can do math. I can learn calculus easily. I am capable. Anyways. Yeah, but then like right after I asked a couple questions, got a refresher, I was zooming through that ish. Because I mean, formulas don't differentiate, you know what I mean? At least they just stay the same. As you maybe saw, or maybe I decided to cut it out in post, there's so many piles in my room. Plain. Yeah, there's many piles in my room because I've got a lot going on, you could say. It's not even that bad though. It's just a bunch of things that I haven't had time to deal with because I've been spending time on other things like school. Also, this not being even PMO. It's literally just so I can flip it up for training. That's why it's in here. I miss my hoop so bad. One of the freaking, because these things don't just stay in your nose, you know, with nothing doing it. There's little black things that go on them and then they go up to your nostril to keep it on. But one of them fell off. And you could tell so well. So I'm just trying to fix that, but I keep feeling like I'm making it worse. Bro. Okay. Literally just chill. Yeah, I thought these would be a good investment because, you know, it's like, oh, it'll be easy to slip the ring out and slip these in, but these are not easy to do that. I'm gonna burn the house down. Just kidding. Let's stop saying Ooh, can I just literally place you guys right here though? Bro. Hey. Chill. Damn. Okay, so one new update. I'm taking Japanese, guys. I'm so excited, and I would not have done it if one of my friends did not basically force me to sit in on the second day of class. And I had no, well, I mean, I had anime knowledge, but sorry, that was a cough. Yeah, so I was able to get by. I learned the numbers pretty quick. Yeah, so I felt like I caught on pretty quick. I already have the 46 vowels or pronunciations memorized, and I'm just waiting for my freaking textbooks to come today to do the homework. And yeah, so I'm goated. Japanese is gonna be so easy, and it feels good to challenge myself with more of a workload, because I also, you know, only had 3 classes last semester. But sorry guys, it's just so much fun to mess with my hair. Just don't mind me, okay? It's so much fun. Anyways though, I had 3 really easy classes last semester, I'll say. And this semester I probably have like 1 easy class, and then 2 classes that I would say are like intermediate to difficult. I think, well, all of them are going to require effort, obviously, but these ones, one of them really requires my heart to be in it, and that's not effort for me. So even though it will be hard work, if I'm so passionate about business communication, it's not gonna feel like hard work, even though I will be working hard. Does that make sense? Children are playing, guys. That's why I keep pausing it, by the way. I still want to have the window open because it was low-key stuffy in here. And it's fine because I'm literally just eating breakfast. Like bites in between the pauses. But yeah, I also want to keep my window open because it's stuffy as fuck in here. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that's business class. And then math, I really don't know what it's going to be like when we get to calculus, because I don't know what calculus is, but my teacher, she's very good about answering questions, and she's already offered us a lot of different support resources that the school provides, and I already signed up for them. So, you know, I will be using the resources if calculus proves to be a little difficult for me to grasp onto. But so far we're chilling. Anyways though, and then Japanese, it's like, it's gonna be difficult. Like, that was the thing. I was like, okay, I'm challenging myself, but I'm also having so much fun right now that I want to do it. So now 4 classes, 17 credits. But yeah, it's great. And then I feel like right now is really the perfect time to take it because I have a study buddy, because my friend is in the class, and it's perfect. And by the time I want to take my little brother to Japan when he graduates, I will be so much further along in my Japanese journey than if I started it, let's say, spring 2027. You know what I mean? So yeah, very exciting stuff. But I have a bit of a sad announcement for you guys. I don't know. I'm going on hiatus. Sorry. Along with school, I also just have some very big personal things to deal with, and I need to kind of allot my time correctly, if that makes sense. And one, I just don't think I can vlog much of what I'm doing, especially getting back into the groove with school and everything too. Yeah, and I just really want to focus on school and the other things that I'm tackling currently in my life. And the vlog is great, but the vlog is not the biggest priority right now, and that's okay. But it makes me sad, but it's okay. So most likely my next video is gonna come out February 28th. Ooh, the last day of the month. That's how long I want my hiatus to be. But if school and other things prove to be more time consuming than I thought, then I might have to push it back a little later, but hopefully not. But guys, I know so many things are going to be so different for me from today, February 6th, to February 28th. And that's 3 weeks. So it's a 3-week hiatus. And I'm really excited though. I'm really excited, and you know, I'm gonna be really excited to come back and share what I can with y'all, and or just any other updates and stuff that happens. Plain. So yeah, the next time you guys see me, it will be the horse will be here. February 17th, guys. Tuesday, February 17th. Mark it on your calendars. I do think I will probably, you know, film bits and pieces when I do have free time, but it's just gonna be nowhere near the normal length of my videos. So that is why. And also editing, that does take up a large chunk, you know, of making the videos. I have to watch it like 4 times. And yeah, it's time consuming. So I probably will have like clips from the 2-week hiatus, and then I'll start filming more and editing more that last week of February, and then the video will be like 2-week hiatus plus updates. Woohoo. God, I love verbal processing. That's what so much of this channel is. I'm just like, but it really helps me. Like, it really helps me. And yeah. I guess to leave you guys with some, I don't even know. I don't really like to say advice, but it's more so what I am trying to push myself to do, and what I will continuously, you know, be trying to push myself to do through this hiatus. So, you know, I want to share that in case anybody else maybe feels inspired to do the same. Maybe. Anyways, though, I'm pushing myself to do it scared. Guys, also, the full moon was literally on the 1st, but this week has been so emotional for me. The residuals, crazy. The stress, It's been a little crazy. It's been a little crazy. But it's okay. It's okay. Hashtag cope. But what's my point? My point is to do it scared and know that you're going to make it out the other side and be okay. And you know, as I tell myself every freaking day reading this thing, whatever's meant to happen will happen. I'm being brave. I'm being brave. I drew that in my journal the other day because I had more room at the bottom, so I drew a cat, like, you know how cats stretch, right? And then I put an arrow and I was like, she's a scaredy cat, but she's being brave anyways. And that's literally me. Yeah. So, like, I'm thinking back to literally that Japanese class. It was like my palms were sweating. I was tired. There were so many reasons for me to just there were so many reasons or excuses I could have made to not take that step, not take that leap, not do that scary thing. But I didn't. I just did it scared, did it frazzled, did it tired. And that is really the energy that I want to put into these next 2 weeks. You know, I feel like the whole sky's like, you know, when you're running and if you're running really, really fast, you can't just suddenly stop. You have to slow down and stop. So that's what I feel like. I feel like right now I would say I'm flowing with the momentum. Since, you know, it's the first week, it's kind of coming in softly. It's like I'm jogging and things are picking up the pace. God, I love my voice. But yeah, that's not to say don't make time for rest, because that is 100% what I did in 2024 and led to the biggest burnout of my life. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you have to run. You have to go with the flow, and you have to pick up the momentum, especially in this month. I don't know why I'm talking in the general second person, okay? I'm not preaching at you guys. But I think that's always just been one of my biggest things, is I would say that's a bad habit that I used to subscribe to, is doing the work, doing the hobby. I mean, even, yeah, learning other languages, ASL, RIP. And every single time though, I stop. And I just really, really, really want to challenge myself in the coming months to develop consistent motivation, and that looks like so much rest too, though. I can't just overload my brain and then expect it to be motivated for the long run. So, you know, I hope that resonates with one of you, some of you, and yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about finding your own personal balance and what works best for you in the stage of life that you're in. And when things change, you know, accept the change, flow with the change.